Hey there, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into something super comforting and delicious, homemade tomato soup. There's just something about a warm bowl of tomato soup that feels like a hug on a chilly day. It's easy to whip up, packed with flavor, and perfect for those cozy nights in. Let's get started. All right, let's kick things off by checking out what we need for this lovely soup. For this recipe, you'll need fresh tomatoes or canned ones, an onion to give a bit of sweetness, garlic for that amazing flavor, some broth, vegetable or chicken, depending on what you like, olive oil to saute everything beautifully, good old salt and pepper for seasoning. And if you want to jazz it up, consider fresh herbs like basil or thyme and a splash of cream for that extra richness. Each of these ingredients plays a role in creating that hearty, satisfying soup we all crave. First things first, let's prep our veggies. Grab that onion and garlic. Begin by chopping up the onion into small pieces. This works great for creating that sweet flavor when we saute it. Then, take a couple of garlic cloves, mince them, and set them aside. If you've got fresh tomatoes, give them a good wash before chopping them up too. If you're going the canned route, no worries at all. Just take a moment to drain the tomatoes if you prefer a thicker soup. See? Not too tough, right? You got this. Now that we're prepped, it's time to cook. Grab a nice heavy pot and drizzle in a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. Let's heat that up over medium heat. Once it's warm and shimmering, toss in the chopped onions. Let them saute for about 5 to 7 minutes, or until they're golden and sweet. Trust me, this step is crucial for building the flavor base of our soup. Once you can smell those lovely onions, add in your minced garlic. Give it a good stir for just about 30 seconds. Don't walk away. We want that garlic fragrant and not burnt. Now, here comes the star of the show, the tomatoes. If you're using fresh tomatoes, toss them in now. For canned, go ahead and add those in as well. Let everything cook together for about 10 minutes, stirring occasionally. This will help the tomatoes break down and release all those beautiful juices. If you're using fresh tomatoes, don't worry if they look chunky. That's exactly what we want at this stage. All right, now that we've cooked down our tomatoes, it's time to blend it all together. You can use an immersion blender for this, or just carefully transfer the mixture to a regular blender. If you're using a regular blender, make sure to let it cool slightly first. Hot liquids like to expand, and we don't want a mess in our kitchen. Blend until smooth or to your desired consistency. Some folks love a chunky soup, so blend it to your liking. Now that we have our beautifully blended soup, it's time to taste and season. Add a good pinch of salt and some fresh black pepper. Give it a stir and taste again. Adjust as needed. Want to get fancy? Add a splash of cream for a richer flavor, or throw in some fresh basil or thyme to enhance that tomato goodness. After stirring in your herbs, serve it up hot. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Serve it in a bowl, and if you're feeling extra, add a drizzle of olive oil or a few croutons on top for that crunch factor. If you're planning a movie night or just want a classic combo, grilled cheese on the side takes this meal to the next level. So there you have it, a simple, delicious tomato soup that's sure to warm your heart. I'd love for you to give this recipe a try and let me know how it turns out in the comments below. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell for more tasty treats coming your way. Thank you for cooking with me today. Before I head out, stick around next week for another fun recipe. Check the description below for the full ingredients and instructions. Until then, happy cooking, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.